Hello Click Designers! In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create e-covers for kids' books. Let's start off by creating a new design. Let's click on Start from Scratch and then let's type in our design name. Let's click Covers and then let's select a cover wireframe that we prefer. I'm going to choose this one, so I'm going to click on Use Template. And then I'm going to click on Edit on the image in front. I'm going to select a white background, and then right after that, I'm going to upload my own stock image on my image library. After uploading, I will select that image, and then I will put it on my canvas right here. I'm going to stretch that image a little bit right there, and I'm going to put it a little bit down. Next, I'm going to add a text layer for my title. I'm going to drag that text layer on top and then I'm going to type in the title of my kid's book. Then I am going to fix the font and change it. I'll duplicate the layer and make the second line of my title. I'm going to duplicate it again and I'm going to add the third line of my title. After modifying the text layers and also adding the author name, I am now going to fix the font and I'm going to fix the font style. So I made the third line a little bit bolder, I changed the font color, and then I also made it a little bit bigger. After that, I'm going to group them together and move them a little bit on top. Once done, I'm going to fix the letter spacing of the first line of our book cover. And then I'm going to group them together and fix the alignment. I'm going to move this a little bit downward, then I'm going to add a shape. Now this is a rectangle that I'm going to stretch, make a little bit smaller, and then change the color. Then I'm going to move it on top, right against the first line, and then click on Send to Back or send it backward. There you go, and then I'm just going to make some changes right here. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and then I'm going to change the font color and make it white. Then I'm going to group all the text together just to make sure that everything is aligned. I'm now going to adjust the background or the stock image background and then move the author name a little bit below. Once I'm done, I'm going to click on Save and then I'm going to click on Export and download this image to my local drive. This is how my e-cover for kids looks like. Doesn't it look great? It looks super professional and super nice in just minutes. Now let's create our second book cover for kids. Again, let us start from scratch. Let's go to Covers and then let's click on Start from Scratch. Let's type in the name of our cover or our design. Make sure that Covers is selected and then right after that, press Continue. Once you're here on the wireframe selection, choose a wireframe that you would like for your book cover. I'm going to click this one, I'm going to click on Use Template, and then I'm going to click on the front side, and then I'm going to click on Create. Now my canvas color is white, and I'm going to get started with editing. I'm going to upload my stock image from my local drive by clicking plus and adding this into my image library. Once done, I'm going to stretch this image to make it fit my canvas. Since I'm happy with how my cover looks like, I'm now going to add my text layer. I'm going to add a new text layer and duplicate that. I'm going to make it uppercase and then going to adjust the font. I'm going to choose a nice font style that will match my cover. There you go. Then I'm going to group them together and then fix the alignment of the text. I'm going to drag it and make them a little bit bigger, then change the font color. There you go. So I changed it into green, and then the second one, I'm going to change the font color as well so that they both match my theme. I'm just going to move this a little bit on top, group them together, and then make them a little bit bigger. There you go. Now I'm going to my shapes, and then I'm going to add another shape right here. I'm going to add this rectangle, stretch it a little bit. Then right after that, I'm going to add a new text layer. I'm going to paste my copy and then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller just to make sure that it fits. There you go. And then I'm going to change the line height of the font right there. I'm going to adjust the shape a little bit and also the font just to make sure that they fit perfectly. There you go, just going to make some final adjustments. And then I'm going to duplicate the last text layer so that I could add my author name. I made it a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to type in the author name, adjust the font size a little bit, and then I made it a little bit smaller. Then I'm going to move it to the spot that I like. I'm going to change the font color right there, and I'm going to duplicate that, make it a little bit smaller as well, and then I'm going to type in author. I group them together now, and then I justify them to the center. Once done, I'm going to click on save, I'm going to export, and I'm going to download my new kids cover into my local drive. And we're done. It literally took me minutes to create these professional looking e-covers on ClickDesigns. So, what are you waiting for? Start creating one for yourself. Happy click designing!